I'm live. So look for my live, I guess.
Is this it?
Should be the one that just popped up.
Yep.
No. No, that's the other one. I don't know how to get back to that one. I hope nobody clicked on that one because it's not going to show up. I hope nobody clicked on that one because it's not going to show up. I don't know how to get back to it. All right, this is me right now. That's us right now. I hope nobody clicked on the other one because I don't know how to get back to it. I set it for later. I set the live for later, and I don't know how to get back to the one that's set for later. Hope everybody will come in and they'll actually see this one. I set the other one for 9 o'clock, and I don't know how to get back to it to actually turn it back on. Because I'm talking, it's going to echo. It's going to echo in the background. It's going to be aggravating. Oh, I got one person here right now. How's it going? Yeah, got one person here right now.
What is it?
I have no idea. It doesn't tell me. It just says.
I don't see nobody.
Well, mine shows one person. Oh, it's you. Durr. If other people are waiting for that other live to go up, I don't know how to get back to it.
That's okay because they'll see that you didn't go on there. And
after a minute, they'll click back and they'll start looking at it.
Or go into it and type.
I don't know how to go into it to actually click because then this live's going to go dead. So I don't know how to do that.
Hi, 84. How you doing? Welcome.
What's up, Cuddy? How you doing, brother? Sorry, I set a live for 9 o'clock and then I couldn't figure out because I was playing around with videos, you know, unbagging, unboxing, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to the live I put for 9 o'clock. Hey, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it. Actually, I had one of these valve spring compressors last night, and it
You can delete the other one, babe?
I don't know how to do it, but it
Hi, Nitro Addiction.
You see them threads? As I was actually trying to tighten the threads down, the bolt started running back the other way.
Thank you for joining us.
So it was real close to ripping my face off last night.
Mr. Nitro's in.
Hey, how you doing, Nitro? What are you dealing with these? We're dealing with these dual springs. That's a lot of pressure.
Hey, Wire, how you doing?
Hey, Wire, how you doing, brother? Hey, guys, I'm sorry. I set the other one for 9 o'clock, and I couldn't figure out how to get back to it to turn it on. So I just threw another one up. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it yet. I've only done 2 or 3 lives yet, and I'm still learning. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it.
Good, Goody.
Yeah, I got new tool.
It's Yvette, not Miss. It's Yvette.
Yeah, you just call her Yvette or GrandmaVic, whatever. Yes, this one failed me last night and almost took my face off. I ordered another one, which came in.
Excuse me.
Of course, being Amazon, it came in on a Sunday, really quick. Can you believe it? Not really. Freaking Amazon, they deliver every day. But now maybe I'll actually have something a little bit better to do these valves. But what I did have come in.
Everybody, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you.
So I had me some OS8 come in so I can fire my girls up where it doesn't burn out the freaking glow plugs. So I'm running the OS8s. I have no problem.
Welcome in, Lotus.
How's it going, Lotus? Sorry, buddy. I couldn't figure out how to get to the other live.
I've been waiting on the room.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I set the other live for 9 o'clock, and I went in and tried to make a couple little videos real fast, and went back to it. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get back to this? That's what happens when you're a freaking novice. I'm sorry. I'm a beginner, not even a novice. Not even close to being a novice. Hopefully, this one will work a little bit better for the dual bow springs.
We apologize, Lotus.
Yeah, we're sorry. You know we're new. You know we're brand new. We're green behind the ears and wet behind the ears and all that other stuff. You know how it goes. We're all brand new. No, I'm wet behind the ears. She's green behind the ears.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I was finally able to get Grandma Vic out here to read some comments so I can actually maybe do something.
No, he dragged me out here. I told him I wasn't feeling well. He dragged me out here.
Don't tell them that. They're going to think I'm an abusive husband. They're going to think I'm beating on you. Get out of here.
He dragged me. He begged me, baby. Please.
Yeah, so I was like, babe, I didn't get nothing done last night. I can't read and work at the same time. You know, I got nothing done last night, but man, I had a lot of fun laughing and giggling with everybody. I really did. I appreciate everybody stopping it. Really do. Check it out, Nitro. I know this ain't gonna, well, Nitro and Lotus. I was actually able to eat a 3/4 of a plate of spaghetti tonight.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
Did.
3/4 of a whole plate of spaghetti tonight.
I was so proud of him.
I finally figured out the cough drops I've been eating to numb my throat were paralyzing my throat and stopping me from swallowing.
Thank you, Lotus.
They were actually paralyzing my throat and stopping me from swallowing. I stopped eating the cough drops, and now tonight I was actually able to eat spaghetti. Grandma Vic's like, man, the holidays are not going to be good because you're not going to be able to eat. And, you know, I like to eat. Boy, I like to eat. And not being able to eat these past few months has been a challenge.
Yes.
It really has. But hey, I ate on 3/4 of a plate of spaghetti tonight, and I stopped just out of caution. That my stomach shrank to this big.
I was already telling my daughters I'm not going over for dinner for Thanksgiving or Christmas, because if he can't go, I'm not going.
Yeah. Hopefully by, now that I know this is going on, hopefully by Thanksgiving, I'll actually be able to eat turkey and all the other stuff. We'll see. You know, we'll play it by ear, but hey, 3/4 of a plate of spaghetti. Man, I'm so full. I can't tell everybody. It's hard. I'm not asking for pity. I'm just putting information out there. I started eating cough drops to try to numb my throat because of all the, what, love?
Yoda said he got baked mushroom ravioli.
Oh my God, that sounds good.
Yeah. Cody said I had some cough drops that made me sick last week. So did he. What was it that?
I started eating cough drops because my sinuses are so bad this year. I started taking Allegra D. This is not a medical channel. I'm just putting information out there. I'm sorry. I want to work on the car, but I'm putting this out there to help anybody else that this might happen to. My sinuses are so bad. I started taking Allegra D that I've taken for years. Hadn't had it in 5 years. It put me in the hospital with almost a heart attack. And then right after that, it gave me a mini stroke. It shot my blood pressure up because my body has changed. Well, I started taking cough drops to ease my sinuses because they're draining my throat and everything and irritating my throat. So I started eating cough drops. Well, eating the cough drops, it started numbing my throat. Then I find out from the nurse, I can't think of the word, anesthetizes or something like that in the throat, whatever it is.
I'm finally feeling good enough to eat again. So I feel for you, brother. Thank you, Cuddy.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. It's supposed to numb the throat and everything, but I was eating so many of them trying to numb my throat, stop gagging from all of my sinuses draining, that it literally paralyzed my throat and stopped me from eating. Now I actually know what's going on. I haven't eaten cough drops in 2 days, and all of a sudden I'm eating. Everything I drink goes right down. It doesn't stop. So in my head, cough drops are a hard candy with some menthol in it. Yeah, well, there's some other stuff in there. It paralyzed my throat and almost killed me. So I'm going to actually make a video on that and let people know, don't do what I did. Don't do what I did. It's not hard candy. So, but anyways, I just want to let everybody know, be careful with that stuff. It's a lot harder than we think it is. But anyways, now that I'm freaking full, I'm going to try to figure out how to assemble this thing and not fall asleep on the camera. Man. Yeah, we're just thinking the other night when this thing failed.
Lotus said that's amazing, and
hey, I appreciate it, brother.
Doing better. I know you haven't been feeling good lately.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man, I really do. You guys have been around, you know what's been happening. I'm not trying to cry into anybody. I'm not trying to get some pity party or anything like that. But you guys have been around a while, you know what's happening. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Come on. Now I just got to figure out how to put this together, since when you buy the cheaper one, it doesn't come with instructions. But what do you want for like $20? But anyways.
We're glad to have all of you in here.
I'm glad everybody's popping in. I'm really, it's funny.
We don't know how to delete the other screen so people don't go over there.
Yeah. There's people be like, oh, this dude ain't coming on. What the hell?
The Brett Moist is here.
Who?
That Brett Moist. He's here.
One more time.
That Brett Moist.
Oh, that
he was
Brett
here
Moist.
the other night.
Oh, okay. What's up, brother? How you doing? How's everybody doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'm not crying a little bit. I'm just putting out some information out there. That's all.
He just moved in this week and haven't been able to pop in. Welcome back.
And my comments died again. Same thing it did the other night. My comments died on my phone the other night, and I had to read the laptop. Yeah, hit the like button, please.
I feel like crap, but I have to help him out.
Yeah, the other night I was trying to work and do and read the comments, and like I told Nitro Addiction, it is really hard to read and work at the same time. It's really hard to read and work at the same time. And yeah, it really was. I didn't get nothing done last night because I was laughing and joking with everybody and giggling, and I didn't really get anything done. But hey, I got the wiring and stuff tucked in behind the intake and everything, so it comes in from the back and looks a little bit more cleaner. So I'm not tucking this right now because I got to pull this back apart so I can work on the heads. But
yeah,
huh?
He always say hit like too much.
Yeah,
like button pressing.
Well, when you hit it like 6, 7, 8 times, if you hit it 6, 7, 8 times, it turns it on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to the live button in the top right corner. You will see a red dot. Then it will ask you if you want to restart or end the live.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thank
cool.
You.
Appreciate it, Nitro.
I was okay.
You already know I'm green.
Took my granddaughter to her doctor's appointment. She's been sick for 3-4 days now.
Yeah, she's been running high fever.
Here goes Grandma taking her to the doctor and being around her for 3 days, taking her back and forward.
Yeah.
And now Grandma got what she had.
Yeah, you know how it goes when you're dealing with kids.
Now she's feeling better and Grandma's feeling happy.
You can have super duper, the strongest freaking Superman immune system, and you get around a few school kids and you're sick as a dog. You know how that goes. Anybody that's a father knows that, or a mother. Sorry. Parent. Let me say parent. Yeah.
The coughing, the fever, the headache.
Yep. The sore throat.
Oh my God.
Yep.
But she's okay. Thank God.
She's doing better now. She's awesome. She's ready to go, but Grandma Vic's sick.
She spoke to me today and she goes, I'm sorry, Grandma.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I feel better. It's like, yeah, when you get in your upper 40s and up, you don't feel good that quick. Oh, wow. That's why you don't leave your bottle in the heat.
Yep.
With the top on it. Look.
What happened? You didn't empty it out?
Oh, I emptied it out, but it just leaving it in here with the cap on it and the heat, it caused suction. I actually left that in here full of fuel, and of course, 100 and whatever degrees in the shed during the summer. Mama had the baby and the pop popped off. It popped off and shot fuel everywhere because it was pressurized.
Can we get 3 more likes? Come on. I can't even see how many we got in here already.
Mine says 11 in, 6 likes. Okay. So there's some people allergic to the like button.
Yeah, that's why Cuddy said, can we get 3 more likes? Thank you, Cuddy.
Appreciate it, brother. Man, we got to link up, meet up. 84 Cuddies, there's actually I think there's 6 or 7 YouTubers around here. There's actually a few of them around here. We got to link up. We need to link up and go to Cars and Coffee or something like that. Hook up and hang out.
He said definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Actually went out. 84 Cuddy, go check out Never Done Projects. We drove out, was it 2 hours?
Uh-huh.
Went out 2 hours to go meet them. Went out, hung out with them. These guys literally just bought an 8,000 square foot shop that closed a year ago. And which I didn't know is Junior is actually going to start the shop back up come January 1st.
Yep.
But they bought it, do their YouTube and stuff in. Same thing I was doing. I started making the videos like everybody knows for my grandkids so they can watch what I'm doing when they're not here.
Oh, Cuddy said next weekend in Cars and Coffee.
This coming weekend I'm off. I have to go to every other Cars and Coffee because every other weekend I work. That's where it gets me.
That's when you gotta work, because he said next weekend.
Well, this coming weekend I'm off. This coming weekend I'm off. If we can link up then that'd be cool. Yeah, this coming weekend I'm off Monday, Tuesday. I work Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if Cars and Coffees this week, yeah, we'll definitely meet up. I already met up with Ben and V8. I don't know if you watch his channel. I don't know if you see him or not. He's got that black Crown Vic.
Cuddy's out here too?
Yeah. Cuddy's up the road.
Really?
He's always running around over where Christine used to live off Cliffdale and that area up around Raper Road and everything.
Oh.
Ben and V8 lives out in Grace Creek. There's 6 or 7 YouTubers around here. I didn't know there was that many until we started talking and I found 84 Cuddy, started watching his videos and everybody else started popping up. So there's 6 or 7.
He hasn't seen his.
There's 6 or 7 YouTubers around this area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuddy hasn't seen the one you're talking about.
Yeah, Ben and V8.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on TikTok and he started moving over to YouTube a little bit. But yeah, he's cool. His name's Travis. Yeah, there's 6, 7, 8 YouTubers around here. Which I'm gonna need to hook up with that cat you were telling me about to actually do the tune on my computer, the startup tune, and get the bats off of it. Was it Chevy SS? I think it was. I need to get that stuff off here soon because I'm gonna start this pig up right here on the stand before I put it in the car. Make sure I didn't screw up. So I'm gonna link everything up, hook it up, put a fuel pump on it, fire it, and get it running. Make sure it's good. Run it through a heat cycle before I put it on the car. Because once you drop it in the car and you spend all that time putting it in there and modifying everything and doing.
Chevy Grinder.
Oh, Chevy Grinder. Okay, that's right. Chevy Grinder is the one that does the.
He finally found Austin.
Oh, my comments on my phone stopped again.
He found Austin and then Ellis Chevy Grinder.
Yeah, Ellis Chevy Grinder. Yeah, that's who he's talking about. Removes the bats and all the emission stuff off the computer.
Oh.
So he can tune it for me.
Oh, okay.
I got to link up with him, see him, find out what it's going to be to actually get it off of there.
For the Vic?
Yeah. I'm I mean, I got the computer laying down here. I didn't get it to him so he can get that stuff off of there so I can put it here. Because like I said, I want to start it on the engine stand before I ever put it in the car. Because, you know, you never know. It might spin a bearing. Something might be too tight. You just never know.
I can't wait for the engine to be in the car already.
I can't either. Man, I want to put it in the car, but I'm going to start it on the engine stand first. I just want to make sure everything's copacetic. Everything's good.
Right, you never know.
Yeah. Hell, I watched a cat buy a supercharged LS9 from Summit. He was building an El Camino. That was his father's. His father had passed. His father always wanted the LS9 with the supercharger and all that stuff on there. And so he finally bought it, which was like $20,000. But he bought it from Summit, which was through GM.
You better knock on wood.
And
about getting a bearing.
Yeah, spinning a bearing. Yeah, you know that one. I'm knocking on wood and kicking the door and beating on the floor and everything else, Lotus.
You can't wait either. I know.
But he did all that and he put it in there, cranked it up. He fired it up and it wasn't. He would try to go to the gas station and put gas in the car. On the way to the gas station, spun a bearing. It was a brand new GM built factory replacement LS9 with a supercharger. But being he bought it through Summit, he had all the problems of trying to warranty it and do everything. And there was actually a dealership to say, "Hey, we know you're building a YouTube channel and doing all this stuff. We're going to help you out." So he actually went over there and they actually replaced the engine for him and stuff before GM even said they would do it.
Lotus said, "Did you do bearings yet?"
Oh yeah, all that stuff's in. The block and everything's done. Pistons are in. Oil pump, timing chain, everything's in. Right now I'm working on the heads. As soon as I can finish the heads, all I need is head gaskets. I'm going to put head studs in and intake gaskets, get that together. And all I got to do is finish up the wiring with the battery and everything, hook it up, put fuel pump on it, regulator, fire it up.
Now I can see.
Then it should be ready to go in the car.
It says 9 watching. Started streaming 22 minutes ago. See?
Oh, okay. Yours says down in the corner over there.
Yeah.
But on the phone, it shows different than it does on the laptop.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
It is. All right, go do your work.
I am. I'm trying to play with this thing, trying to figure out how it works.
Because if you're going to read it from here, then I could go back to bed.
Yeah, that's true. All right, cool.
You can't walk and chew gum at the same time.
Yeah, I can't. I can't look and walk at the same time. And, you know, some days you just got days like that.
And then rust bearing on the tool car.
Hey, 2RC, how you doing, brother?
True story. Is ready to ride.
Yeah.
I am.
When you yeah,
Hi, A2RC.
You find a thrust bearing in the car after you done put it in the car, you got problems.
No, we only started about 23 minutes ago.
Yeah. I set up the other one it was the first time I actually ever put hey, we're going to start it later live. It's the first time I did it, and I couldn't figure out how to get back into it to open that live. And it had me start another one on my phone. So that's what I did. I do apologize to everybody if they were sitting over there waiting. You know, the lives are still kind of new to me.
Had to tear it back out and back apart. So, yep, big time.
Yeah. Yeah, when you got to tear it back down, which is what I'm trying not to do. That's why I'm going to go ahead and start it up on the engine stand and go from there. I mean, go ahead and do a heat cycle over here. Just go ahead and let it go. Check for leaks and everything. Make sure none of the gaskets are leaking or anything.
The camera still stopped on the...
Yeah, I have no comments on my camera, on my phone. It did. It's just like when I pull up, I'm watching Nitro or anybody. I'll do some comments and all of a sudden the comments will disappear. I have to actually shut YouTube off and then turn it back on and then the comments will be there. And then I can comment. I don't know why it's doing that. Like right now, 84 is the last one that did a comment.
4G 63 and 93.
Oh shit!
Talent, not a
phone install. No, because Eagle Talon was basically Eagle Eclipse. I mean, a Mitsubishi Eclipse, Eagle Talon, Plymouth Laser, all the same car. They were fast as all get out with the turbo on them because back then it was 210 horsepower. That was a lot.
Welcome, classic car.
How's it going, classic? My stepfather used to work for Value Rental Car back then in the early 90s, and they had Eclipses and the Mitsubishi Galants and the Diamantes and all that stuff. They they actually had some turbo Eclipse, was it GTX? And I think it was
drive laser too.
But they wouldn't. They were never allowed any manual transmissions. But one came across that my stepfather was actually able to get. That car with 210 horsepower and that 5-speed was sick. But as soon as he turned it back in, because he was up in the company, so he got a company car. When he turned it in, they turned it back. They got rid of it because they're not supposed to be renting manual transmissions.
Huh? What's up? 420?
Weed.
Ah. Yeah, you could tell I'm knowing that. Ah.
Lotus. Yeah. Lotus is 420.
Ah. Okay.
Of course, it's got to do with them 5 leaves as well.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're getting aged and out of the colloquialisms and stuff like that. My grandkids come over here sometimes. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you saying?
Come on, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you're new here,
it's like talk old English to me.
Hit the subscribe button, please. We greatly appreciate it.
Talk old English to me because I don't understand the new slang on some of these. Great.
She's just chasing the car.
No, she's that way.
Yeah, she was chasing the car that just turned.
Hey, fat girl.
You would think she lose weight with all that chasing she does.
Shot Dog's in. Say hi, Shot Dog. Hi, Shot Dog. Hi, Shot Dog. There's the Emmy girl. Hey, the Emmy girl. Look at her. She's paying because she's out there chasing cars and stuff.
No, don't hit it again.
Even though she's got the cable and everything. She can't go anywhere. Hi, fat girl. Hi.
I'm surprised he's not here tonight.
Hi, fat girl.
Off the guy.
Hi, Emmy girl. Yeah. Otto popped in last night. I couldn't believe it. It was pretty cool.
No, but he said, should he hit the like button again like Offner does?
No, if you hit it like 6 times, it'll be fine, but 7 times it turns it off. 8 times it turns it back on. 9's no. So as long as you do it even, we're good. Just don't do it odd. Oh, got a shorty. Cool. All right. It's great when you get tools that have no kind of instructions. You got to play with it and try to figure it out. I'm sure it's going to work. Maybe.
I'm an old guy. Yeah, right. I seen you.
Yeah, who's an old guy?
Lotus.
Lotus, you ain't old. You're about my age, and I'm not old, I don't think. I mean, I might be considered an old head, some of these other cats, but...
He's 43. He's younger than you.
Damn, dude, you're younger than me. So if you're old, I must be ancient. I'm 48. I'm 48, and I feel like I'm 60 some days. Oh, that fits beautifully. All right. All right, we got this. All right. I got to snatch all this wiring back out that I put in last night because my tool failed. All right. Let's pull some of this back off so I can get me a head off. Hush, babe. No jokes. No joking about that, getting the head off.
Figure out
oh, damn that hurt.
How to adult yet. None of us have.
Yeah, sometimes we're still figuring out how adults do it. Because we're not. Come on. Some of us ain't mature enough in the membrane above the neck to figure out how some of the adults do it. Them sirens are really close.
Mm-hmm.
They're really close. Hope it's not that house on the corner again. Come on, work.
There's always sirens going around here.
Yeah, I'm starting to sound like I'm back in Fort Lauderdale. We were used to the sirens 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in Fort Lauderdale. They never stopped. We moved up here and it was quiet. We couldn't sleep. We got used to the quiet. And now that the sirens are going 24 hours a day, like down there,
it's okay. I have more fun this way.
we're having more time sleeping. Come on. Come on, work with me. Come on. Come on. Get the weight off the freaking wires. Maybe it'll work.
You only as old as you feel.
Yeah, that depends on the day. Some days I feel 20 and some days I feel like 90. All right, there we go. All right, get the wires off. Get the wires back off. Tomorrow I'm going to pull the girls out. The girls. We'll pull the girls out tomorrow.
What girls?
The girls. Right there. Right there.
Oh.
I'm going to pull the girls out. Charge up the batteries tonight.
It's okay. I have more fun this way. Me too.
We're charging batteries.
I'll be 61 in 2 weeks.
Charging them batteries tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to handle that. Gonna pull them puppies out. And then we're going to build some kind of ramp tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to beat the brakes off of it.
Are you?
Yep.
You're always beating the brakes out of somebody or something.
Well, you know, beating the brakes off and stuff is fun.
Looking forward to seeing the ladies run.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
I've been sitting there waiting and not doing anything and relaxing. And
A2RC said that.
Taking it easy. Or tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to pull it live up. I'm going to build a makeshift, ridiculous, probably a garbage ramp. I have to use my car ramp and probably a piece of plywood or something, because I haven't actually bought a RC ramp.
Mr. John said, yep, can't wait.
Yep. I'm pulling things off and see how many times I can put it on its roof, because that body right there I don't care about. Now, that body that I showed that I have put away in a box is a brand new factory body that you can't get anymore. I am not scratching that one, because OG wants everything to scratch. Oh, scratch, give it here. Half price is scratched. Oh, come on, work with me. Come on. There we go. It's funny, put these freaking safety clips in here and to get them out. It takes 3 minutes of freaking scientists to get them apart. Come on.
Look at that beauty.
Yeah, it's a really expensive piece of freaking aluminum right here. But it's going to run so good. If I can get 400 at the wheel, you know, 420 at the wheel, whatever, I don't care.
Notice says, oh no, I'm the king of scratch axe addiction.
Yeah.
Unless it's purple.
Yeah, it'll do purple, but man, that body he just painted with the freaking silver flames, and it goes into purple and it fades to black. Man, that thing is freaking pretty. That thing is pretty. My first body actually got a replacement.
LRP emoji? Is that what you meant, or your lip emoji?
Back then I bought a body and I tried to paint it. Man, I fought with it and fought with it. Of course, they didn't have the liquid. Painter's tape back then. It was try to figure out how to freaking bend it without rolling it, cause it to bow and all the other stuff. Come on, work with me. Come on, please, please, please. I got you in here last night, so I know you're going to come out. Come on. Please. Please. All right, you're starting to act like a woman. You got in there last night, but you won't come out now. Come on. There. All right, I'm going to have to run that bolt down. It's biting me. Like a woman, depends on its mood. 1 minute is fine, the next minute's not. Then, of course, no matter how much money you spend on it, it might still leave you on the freaking curb.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now here you don't notice or addiction as an LRP nitro. He scratched as a joke.
Oh.
He put the emoji of that engine up with scratch next to it. Lotus, be nice.
Hey, that's a scratch and dent, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Half price. 50%.
Lotus is not being nice. I don't know.
Hey, scratch your dents, 50% off. Believe that. Come on. All right, got it.
They are so mean, aren't they?
I'm going to get Nitro over here to play with this freaking wiring. Jesus. Just doesn't want to work.
Hey, we love yellow.
Yeah.
We sure do. But stop picking on him.
All right. Let's get the valve covers off. Got to snatch the intake off. Yeah, tonight's trying to play with this a little bit. Tomorrow I'm definitely going to pull my girls out. We're going to fire them up. At least one of them for sure.
Your girls?
One of them's mine.
Yeah, one is yours. Exactly.
One is mine. The other one is yours.
So don't say your girls.
So, well, okay. Our girls.
Thank you.
There you go.
He sent me a bowl full of dog food. What happened? He forgot the dog food in there? Or was it intentional? Or was it an accident? I don't know. He said it was an accident, but I'm not sure anymore. It must have been an accident. Did you send it back? I'm sure it really was. And said it was. There goes the ambulance. Took somebody. No, I sent him a pristine nitro stamp. Not even a scratch on it.
Fire rescue just left in the other street.
Yeah, I seen it. Hey.
That's fire rescue.
What? He said, I'm sure it really was. And Nitro said, creepy bolt. Man said it was screws. Lotus says, no. I sent him a pristine Nitro stamp, not even a scratch on it.
Nitro said BS. It's always pristine until the other person gets it. That's why I can't get nothing done. I can't quit laughing. Oh, man.
What did you go get?
I had to make sure the other shed didn't move any.
What are you looking for?
Make sure the other shed didn't move.
It didn't move for what?
I just wanted to make sure it didn't move. All right, today. Hey, take a leak, man.
Oh.
I'm trying not to say that on the freaking live.
Well, you just said it.
You're going on. Had to make sure the shed didn't move. All right. Where's my 8?
Hey, Mr. What? Nitro, say I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'd take a leak.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. We all do.
Wow, where'd my freaking 8 go? Nope. All right. Oh, I bet you fell down. That was that clang last night.
The shit didn't move like I'm supposed to know.
Well, yeah.
Look, I don't remember having an earthquake.
Well, it's North Carolina. It happens occasionally. It did happen a few years ago.
Here?
Felt the earthquake all the way down here.
No, we felt it here. Right, but the earthquake was where?
Virginia, I think. It was either northern North Carolina or Virginia where the earthquake happened.
We felt it here.
Yeah, we actually felt it here. I did home improvements for 7 years, and I was scared of heights. It was literally the first time I went up a 32-foot ladder, which anybody that's went up a 32-foot ladder, John, knows it's like walking up spaghetti. When you go up the 32-foot ladder, it likes to bounce like it's spaghetti. You got to be careful. You go up it slow, because if you try to rush up the ladder, it starts just bouncing so much, it'll throw you off of it. And it was the first time I went up there. My heart was in my throat. My sphincter was in my throat. And the earthquake happened. And it started shaking the crap out of the freaking ladder. So you can imagine where my sphincter was.
Who?
My sphincter. It was puckered up. It was
okay.
Your asshole.
Not me. I figured
your sphincter. Yeah, it was in my throat, all right. I thought it was a ladder coming apart, and it was the earthquake was actually shaking the ladder. Yeah, that scared me. Hey, I didn't wet myself, so that's a plus.
We have a 40-foot. I hate that thing. Lotus. A 40-foot ladder?
We had a 40 also. And out in Coates, my boss decided to work on a freaking chimney. Now, he had a Chevy 3500 dually with a freaking workbox on it. And we actually pulled the truck up to the base of the chimney at an angle and literally set the 40-foot ladder on top of the edge of the workbox. And it had the ladder rack on it. And he tie strapped the freaking 40-foot ladder to the ladder rack and decided to go up. And he wanted me to bring him some material. I was like, oh, that ain't happening. You bring your ass back down here, I'll give it to you. I'm not going up that ladder on top of a freaking workbox. Not happening. And I didn't. I'm not going up there. You really want to see spaghetti? Go up a 40-foot freaking ladder.
You learned a lot with that guy, though.
Yeah, I learned a lot with Darren.
He died.
Yeah, he passed on last year. We got close, and he taught me a lot. Being that I'm OCD about the stuff I do, he never let anybody paint trim or anything like that because he was so OCD about the trim being perfect. But once he saw me paint, I was the only other person he'd let pick up a brush to do that. Which
been there.
Not good in my part.
We set a 32 off the third story of a scaffold once.
Better you than me. I ain't doing it. Better you than me, because I ain't doing it. Somebody else can do it, and I'll watch them go up while my sphincter tightens up, because I'm not doing it. Not happening. All right, there we go. Funny being plastic, it's awfully heavy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Need the old L15.
The L15?
Yep, the L15. Yeah, it probably helped if I actually read the freaking socket before I grabbed it.
You said it didn't. Oh, yeah, I read that already. Make it happen.
Yeah. Oh, it happened all right.
Are you going to use the stock or a Holly?
No, I'm using stock ECU. I actually have some videos on turning the Gen 4 harness into a standalone. I actually watched, well, I did a harness on my own. But I started watching Ugly Truck Experience, and they showed how to actually use the Gen 4 harness and the body control module to actually get the factory AC working and the cruise control. So that's what I'm going to do. There hasn't been no videos on it, so that's why I decided to do it. I mean, people was like, "Oh, look, I dropped this engine in a Crown Vic," but they didn't show anything about it. Oh, I did it. It's done. So I started making videos for the grandkids so they could follow along. So I did the step by step on it. I was like, well, I guess I'll do it. Nobody else is doing it. So I've been just having fun doing that. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There it is. But yeah, I'm gonna use the factory ECU because I'm not boosting it. I'm not doing anything like that. I figure
I said cool.
I figure a LS3 with a Brian Tui red hot cam would be plenty of power for what I'm doing. Burn and ice cream. And a little bit of track days and stuff. I might go ahead and change out instead of running doing a 6L80, I might go to a stick. That I haven't decided 100% on yet. So good thing is I can just shut down the part of the harness for the transmission. Just don't use it, delete it, and just let the wires hang unless I decide to turn it into automatic later. That's a good thing about that. So thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate it.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I like his name. Make it happen. That's what I'm working on. I got a year in this engine already because I did it the hardest way possible. I was gonna do a 6-liter, but this block fell in my lap for $500. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna do a LS3. And then these low mileage heads fell in my lap for $300. I'm like, well, I guess I'll run these low mileage Corvette heads. But when stuff's low budget and it's missing the valves and everything else, it costs more money in the long run. But since I've had to actually piece everything together, I'm finally getting it. It's almost done. It's cost me a lot more money, but I get to run the LS3 that I wanted. I didn't want to do a 5.3 turbo like a lot of people are doing. So my wife wants to run this car. She really wants to drive it. So I didn't want the boost coming in, 3,000 RPMs and freaking her out, and she wrap it around a tree because she's heavy foot like I am.
Oh.
So I'd rather have a little nearer power so she doesn't want to hit 3,000 RPMs, what it's going to do. Just like me, I want to know what it's going to do. I don't want the boost to come in and wrap it around a tree myself because I'm heavy footed.
Notice that as long as all goes well, that engine should run forever.
Yeah, I mean, it's fully machined, brand new pistons, connecting rods. It's got less than 40,000 mile crank in it. I had it polished, new bearings and everything. All brand new factory valves, the hollow stem valves and stuff, and Brian Tui, red hot cam in it. So pretty much everything's brand new. I'm hoping it's going to last a long time. At least while I'm building the 427 to go in here.
Way overbuilt for no power. Add it.
Yeah.
Adder.
I'm not doing power adder because I'm not looking to make 1,000 horsepower. Don't need it. Everybody wants 1,000 horsepower now, but the problem is nobody can plan 1,000 horsepower. You see all these people like, yeah, I want to race you from 60 and up. Okay, well, stop that car. Let's race it from a dig and see what it does. What happens? They can't get it to stick. You got to be doing 60 mile an hour or better to even get it to stick. Why the dig? I'll beat the brakes off your ass with 1,000 horsepower with me with 450.
High or low compression?
I'm running about 11 to 1. Everyone wants 1,000 horsepower because that's what they keep seeing on social media, but nobody can get 1,000 horsepower to plant down unless they're doing 60, 70 mile an hour. From a dig with 1,000 horsepower without all the electronics, which you take these Hellcats that got 700 horsepower, if it wasn't for traction control and this and that, these cats couldn't even drive them. The traction control kicks on, you're not planting 700 horsepower to the street until you get 60, 70 mile an hour to plant it. People are like, oh, I got 700 horsepower. You're not planting it to the street. You get 60, 70 mile an hour, you finally put it to the street. But guess what? In a quarter mile, somebody with 450 horsepower beat the brakes off your ass. So all these people, oh, I got 1,000 horsepower. Well, if you ain't doing 60, you ain't going nowhere. So what's the use of having 1,000 horsepower? It's not worth it. I'd rather have 450 horsepower and it'd be fun and have, just run with it. Have fun. You don't need 1,000 horsepower. 1,000 horsepower on the streets is a joke. All it is a bragging right. Because if you ain't doing 60, you're not planting it to the ground. Because you definitely ain't running a big tub, 36-inch freaking tire. Well, I call them grandma sensors. Traction control and all this other stuff. Without it, you ain't doing nothing. There ain't many people anymore can run that kind of horsepower on the street without traction control and all this other stuff and actually put it down. It's nice to say, look, I got 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, it's a bragging right, but you can't put it on the ground.
That's it. I'm going to change my name.
Huh?
I said, that's it. I'm going to change my name.
I'm just speaking the truth. Everybody on social media is screaming, you got to have 1,000 horsepower now. But you go out there and nobody can put 1,000 horsepower to the street unless they're doing 60, 70 mile an hour. And without traction control and everything else, they can't put it down. These cars, you got to have a big 36-inch tire, tub rear end with freaking 4-link suspension and all this and that to put it down. You are not going to put it down. So if it wasn't for traction control and everything else, these cats couldn't even drive them. These Hellcats out there with 700 horsepower, without their grandma sensors, they could not drive them. Most of the people that got them couldn't drive them. So, I mean, anything over 450 horsepower, just out there having fun, dinking around, you knock tires off when you want, have fun. I mean, you got to be running 60, 70 mile an hour to even get on it. What's the fun in that? There ain't no fun in that. I'd rather stab from a dig and just snatch it down. Have some real fun. All right. Anyways, it's all social media stuff. Oh, you have 1,000 horsepower. Yeah, well, go build 1,000 horsepower car. You can't drive it. You can't have fun with it. I've seen cars out there with 1,000 horsepower get beat with a car at 450 horsepower because they can't grip. If you can't plant it, what good is it? Now, if you go half mile or something like that, then that changes stuff. Or they got them 1 mile races now in the airports. That changes stuff dramatically. Very much. I love to see some of these cats out there running them 1 mile standing mile races. And the people out there running 3,000 horsepower in a freaking standing mile. Man, them things are wicked. That cat, engine, damn, what's his name? He does the standing mile races and stuff. Them things are wicked, man. What they do in the standing mile in a freaking airport is crazy. Ooh.
You almost dropped it.
No, it swung on my hip. I was not going to drop that. I'd drop a baby before I drop that head. No, I'm just joking. I wouldn't do that. I'm just joking. All right, this one's set
The
up.
room is quiet today.
I can run this thing tomorrow.
Which was Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. People got to work tomorrow and stuff. Like I said, I'm not going to be out here much longer.
Even Lotus is behaving.
No, it's usually knocking it down. Yeah, we've been on close to an hour. I'm going to shut it down here in a minute. I don't want to be out too late this Sunday. I got the heads off and stuff, so See if we can get one of the grandkids over here tomorrow afternoon to play with the heads and stuff.
What is it? What?
What? Yeah, we know it's Sunday, it's late. People got to work tomorrow and stuff. And plus, with the time change, you know what that does to people. It messes me up bad. So I can imagine what it does to other people. Takes me a couple weeks to even get used to it. But, all right, I got this thing tore apart tonight. That's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to laugh and joke with people and have some fun. I appreciate everybody stopping by, having fun, cutting up, and me getting cut.
The natural addiction says sorry.
Sorry for what?
Wrenching on the purple beauty.
Good. Hey, you wrenching while I'm wrenching, and we're wrenching together. That's cool. We got stuff to do. I try to set up the laptop in the background and listen while I'm working and stuff and doing it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know how you do it. My hat's off to you. My hat is off to you. Actually listening to the background while you're working and stuff. I can't do it. Of course, I can't chew bubblegum and walk anyways.
Nope. Daddy can't.
I just want to come out here a little bit. I mean, I got my new tool in I can play with, and I get the heads back off. That way I can work on these things tomorrow.
Traction control.
What?
Stuff on.
Let's see, we're up on my own car problems. Traction control stuck on today. Whoa. Had turned off and was driving normal. Oh, that bites, Lotus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like the Vic. The brake light and the ABS came on just before I decided to yank the engine and tranny out and sell it. I don't know if it's a ground or what it is. I changed the ABS pump. Typically, something with the ground or the ABS pump goes out of the module or something happens, and then the ABS and the brake light comes on.
What kind of car you have?
I'm not sure which one he's running on that one. But I had problems with that anyways before I yanked everything apart. This is how the guys slip. So much trash talk through. Yeah, that's true. Low tire pressure would do that, Lotus? Huh. You know, all these sensors and everything they got now, you never know. A freaking low tire could cause all these different problems nowadays. Where everything's linked together with the...
I guess in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I got a Kia. Hey, how's it going, Michael?
Welcome in, Michael.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. We're just kind of goofing around and hanging and giggling and cutting up. Of course, you know, Lotus is here, Nitro's here, so you already know how everybody is.
A2. A2 is here. Make It Happen is here. And a whole bunch of other guys is here.
Yeah, quite a bit of people are here.
But it says right now 5.
Yeah, there's 5 watching. It's Sunday. It's Sunday afternoon.
But I know there's more than that.
Yeah. Last night we had...
It could also be an ABS sensor or the brake light switch.
Brake light switch. Well, yeah, I can see that. ABS sensor, definitely. Definitely could see that. All right. Got this one set up for tomorrow. Work on this head a little bit. Like I was saying, I'm trying to save one cylinder off of one head for one grandkid and one cylinder head off the...
Yeah, but you got 2
cylinder
of
off
them.
the other one. Yeah. Well, that one's got one cylinder. This one will save one cylinder. That way each grandkid could play with it and set it up. That way we can teach them how to... I already showed Ellie Cat how to use the mic. So it was a valve spring, but then I didn't have the lapping tool, so I never made a video on it.
Below, off valve open, and route all power.
Oh, man. It goes into limp mode. Yeah, that kind of helps us up, guys. Kind of be all going to limp mode.
Hey, you're talking about the car.
I know. I'm joking. That's a bad thing with some of these newer cars, man. the slightest sensor or ground or something can go with all the way stuff is, it could just shut down for the dumbest reasons. When I was working with my buddy selling
But
cars
no
in Florida,
service light.
the slightest thing would send a car into limp mode, and man, we'd have so many problems trying to figure it out just so he could sell it. Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have everything now with the CAN bus and everything, so everything on the car talks to two wires. So if something happens, the CAN bus just messes it up. Man, look, I was watching Ford Mach Loco, I think is the name. Had I think it was a 2018 F-150 came in, had a brake light out. Ended up costing $5,600 or $5,800 to fix it because both tail lens assemblies had to be replaced. It had the sensors for the what's it called when a car gets up next to you? The come on, the blind spot monitoring system had the sensor in there, and because it did that, it shut the whole CAN bus system down because it shorted out. The car wouldn't run, wouldn't do anything, and also the something in the driver's seat went out and shut it down again. So it cost me like $6,000 to get it back up. Yeah, it was the it's crash avoidance, but it's the blind spot monitoring system, whatever they call it. But literally $5,600 or $5,800 to change out those two tail lamp assemblies because they had the sensors in them. That's crazy. I bet you that guy wish he had the extended warranty on it then. Just because the water leaked into it and shorted everything out. That is ridiculous. That is a lot. All right. Give her some garbage. All right. Getting late. All right, guys. Hey, I had fun laughing, joking, and cutting up as usual. It's getting late. I got stuff set up for the grandkids tomorrow afternoon. Come over, hopefully, if I can get a couple of them over. I got to go help my grandson on his GrandmaVic fix the transmission here in the next couple of days. But
You gents have a good night. Thank you for coming in.
appreciate you guys stopping by and
You
having
didn't
fun.
hit that like button on your way in. Hit it on your way out.
Yeah. We had fun with you guys coming by laughing and goofing. I appreciate it. Just stick around here laughing and giggling. I appreciate you guys stopping by. It's kind of late, so we're going to go ahead and shut it down. Hey, man, you have a good night. Appreciate you guys. Deuces.